Okay, 2020, I wrote down my goals. I looked at it. I write everything on blank sheets of paper when I set out stuff. I got a big whiteboard in my office. I do things. And when we talked about goals, and I was listening to some podcasts, and I'd been on some podcasts, and I'd seen some things, I said, when I asked what your goals were, you went automatically to income. What's my goal? Time. Time to do what? Shit that I want to do. That's commission breath. The moment you wake up every day with a goal and it's just to make money, you're not living your life. You'll always be chasing the next dollar. And people will always control your calendar and your life. You know how I know that? I was you. I changed in 2020 when I wrote down my goals. Sure, I did everything for my daughter, but when I look back at that, I just worked to give her a nice life, to have the things, but I wish we went on more vacations. Now we go on vacations all the time. I wish I did more things that were epic for her. Now we do those things, right? So when I write down goals, I always start with my personal. So in 2020, I'm writing down my goals, and I'm like, I don't really do anything for myself. And at that moment, we all think it's because we've got kids, we've got a business, we've got a life. Would you guys agree with that? Okay. So I think this is very, very important. This will be the game changer in your life. No matter what I tell you on the screen, no matter what I show you when to post and do all these things, it's not going to matter, okay? Because at the end of the day, it comes down to your personal goals first. And what I focus on is that every time when I see people set personal goals, they include their family, they include their kids, they include your spouse. Those aren't personal goals. See, the problem is we built in our society for people to react to say, oh, these are my goals. I want to travel more with my family. Okay, but you still don't have the mental break from just doing things for you. So I wrote down, I had my goals. I said, I want to snowboard again. I want to go hunting again. I want to golf again. If you watch me on social media, I golf all the time. I fly all over just to go play golf. If I'm bored, I literally will get on a plane, tell my wife, I'm like, I'm going to be gone for a couple days, I'll be back. Okay. The other problem of why you don't achieve your goals, your significant other or the people you're around. 100%. So I take it back to where I met with John, and John sees me doing all this stuff, and he can tell we're going to eat sushi, and he goes, dude, let's have a chat real quick. And he's like, are you okay? And I'm like, bro, it's so weird to me because all these people that I helped in my career when I was a title rep, by helping all these people advance their career and make more money, they never supported me. It's weird to me. He goes, why are you focused on that, man? Just focus on what you can control. So write that down. Focus on what you can control. When you focus on the things that you can control, the outcome is yours. When you focus on things you can't control, the outcome is not yours, right? It's someone else's that's trying to control your life. Would you agree? Yes. I'm sorry. I can't hear you. Yes, right? Dude, are we awake?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank goodness. We are here. We are present. All right. So he goes, this is the best thing that I've ever done. I say it in my podcast all the time. I've had people reach out to me when they do it, and I've done this in instruction. And he goes, here's what activity I want you to do today. And he says, I want you to go into your phone. And typically you're going to have about 10 people that you talk to all the time, right? Would you guys agree with that?
Yes.
Yes.
Holy shit. Can we do it? Okay, 1, 2, 3, yes. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Okay, all right, let's go. So I go into my phone and I'm looking at all these people that are around me, and I'm looking at all these people that I've supported to grow their business, and I'm looking at all these people that were friends. I'm looking at people that were colleagues of mine. And out of the 10 people, there were 2 people in my text messages that said, how can I help you? Bradley, John Gafford. You don't know who they are? They are some pretty well-known individuals, and they are amazing. All these other people that I had friends with, that I helped build their business, that I would send them clients, and I do this shit. You know what their text messages say? Hey, do you have any of this? Hey, do you have that? Hey, what can I take from you today? In my business, at that time, I was stuck at an income for 3 months, and I could not break the barrier. Then I did something again, that I practiced what I preach. I think there's a lot of people that get on stage that don't practice what they preach. They're full of shit. I practice what I preach. If you sign up for my coaching, you will know that 110%. That's why my clients win. So I went through a 2-week span, and I charted from the time I woke up and the time I went to bed. Those are the two most things. If you ever want to achieve your goals, find out the time you wake up and the time you go to bed. Write that down. I promise that'll make you $1 million. You know why? Because it made me $1 million.